All right, let's check out this first clip.
Okay, let's
see what you guys think about this.
Let's see.
Imagine waking up to these trotters after spending the night.
Oh no,
Bro, is that a man or a woman?
That's definitely a man.
It's a man.
That's a man.
100% a man.
So wait, hold on.
Yeah,
hold on.
women can't have feet like that.
Wait, just medically. Let's get medical for a second.
We're gonna get medical. There's a lot of fluid in those feet.
Yeah, this man is like a sodium overload, and
Yeah.
also it's like you have a high risk of gout, and none of your toes are physically touching the ground. He's not pulling them up. They're
Dude,
they're just
I didn't
not
even think
touching
his
the ground.
toes are not touching the ground.
That's the whole thing. They're not touching.
no.
I like how you went straight to the diagnosis.
You have to go straight to the
Yeah.
diagnosis.
Yeah, it's like you figured it out. Also, to
Thank you for
find,
that.
Yeah, it was really nice.
I went to DeVry, so
He doesn't know about.
once you
stuff
broke it down
like
medically,
that.
this is
This is not good. This man, this is all. It's hilarious, but that man is gonna get his feet cut off if he doesn't.
I would love to see him wiggle his toes.
So it's like this is his foot, and none of his toes are.
That pinky toes is like what my penis is gonna look like if I don't get this.
That's what I'm saying.
laptop.
Yeah,
if you don't get that laptop off your lap, man. So none of his toes can touch the ground. They're just sitting comfortably on top.
Yeah. They're sitting comfortably on top, or as this guy said, toes living on the second floor.
Oh no! Oh no!
They are.
You know what I like
That's
about
so
Toe?
accurate. That's so accurate. Though.
You know, and there is maybe a medical thing here, and
Yeah.
maybe that makes it a little more sad. But I will say there is something that's just so funny about when they're goofing on someone's feet.
Yeah.
Because it's like those things are hidden most times of the day.
But also,
it's not
who
usually
put that on there?
Yeah.
Who uploaded?
someone.
But someone had. It's insinuating in there that someone had sex with that person.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yes.
They're
And then
saying,
woke up
imagine
being
waking
like-
up to these trotters or whatever, and then someone had to put the Velociraptor,
Yeah.
the nail
Jurassic
clicking.
Park.
But let this be encouragement to people who maybe have like a sense of body dysmorphia.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
like if that guy can have sex,
You
Yes.
can have sex.
you can too.
100%.
Stop being so hard on yourself.
Yeah, don't be
You
hard
got
on
claw
yourself.
toes? You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Put on some boots.
Now
hit
is
the
that
bar.
that's not clubbed foot or whatever club foot?
I don't know.
No, a clubbed foot I think is an entirely different
Yeah,
thing.
I think that's an
Entirely-
entirely. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do
Okay,
that.
because at DeVry, that was the picture they showed us for club foot. So
Everything was a clubbed
Yeah.
foot. Like, just go ahead and
Yeah.
cut it off.
His feet have like a balcony view. Yeah.
Someone else said his footprints look like two loaves of bread racing.
No.
How does someone come
Yeah.
up with this?
That's
That's
a way to
unbelievable.
evade a crime.
Yeah. Dude, you have no footprint.
you have no footprint.
No, it's just two, you know what I mean? It's like when someone drags a cooler over the sand when they're going to the beach.
Yeah.
Like
You know
if,
what I mean?
if he walked barefoot and did a crime, people would think that somebody was wearing those things
Something-
on
yeah,
their
yeah, yeah.
shoes
Yes.
to hide.
Yes.
Like back during Prohibition, they would wear like shoes with like animal
Yeah.
on
Oh.
them and walk around so the police wouldn't know that it
Damn,
was like a dude walking
that's
around.
true.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Holy shit. Like,
You
have like
learned a lot. What
claws?
college did you go to?
Asif has all the things.
Right. He
He's
broke
got
down.
all
He broke
the
down
info.
medical. He broke down the history
This
of
is why he's so
prohibition.
successful.
Yeah.
This is why we're doing this.
Yeah.
And
We're-
he's
we're
the
like,
most
hey, look at
successful
this
guy that
comment.
we know. Yeah. I'm out here. I have to source these clips.
Yeah, right?
How do you think I feel?
The whole thing. Every clip he's got to break down medically.
Yeah. He's got it. What a smart guy. Someone says statistically impossible for bro
That
to
is
stub
true.
his toes.
That is true.
That is true.
And that's a fact.
And that is a fact.
And that's also statistics,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
we've got science, we've got statistics, we've got the medical community
Yeah.
here weighing in.
And I did not take.
Can I say something?
statistics.
He's probably really good at like skating, like figure skating.
And you know what? He could have been
You know?
a figure
Yeah.
skater because I had a friend who was a figure skater her whole life.
Yeah.
It's like one of those things where, like, you know, any Olympic sport, you start
Yeah.
when like you're 3.
Yes.
And then you do it all the way until you realize that you're not going to make money doing it.
Yeah, and then you look back and go,
Yeah.
I'm 28.
Yes.
And I'll never make money doing
Yes.
this. Yeah.
And it's like, and her feet were fucked
Yeah.
up. Because you basically have to bind them, right? You ever seen like
That
foot-
dancers.
Yes.
Yeah.
They fuck their feet up so bad.
How do you guys know so much about these departments?
I don't
We
know.
talked to
I was a
people-
gymnast, so I know a little bit about.
That's true.
Yeah.
But like, gymnasts,
dated
like,
a
I don't know,
dancer.
like tumbling. Like, shut up, man. Look at me, just like learning.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, teacher, I have a question.
Yeah. There is like a whole
Is this
separate...
an exam for me? What are you?
You need to get Chappelle a laptop just so he can Google things. He needs a second
Can we
laptop.
get him like Apple Vision Pro?
Yeah.
And you just hear it all just
Bro,
fully
what was the thing I didn't know last time? I didn't know vampires fucking couldn't see themselves in the mirror.
There's
Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
There's a whole subcategory
Yeah.
and just lore of this show where Chappelle learns about like white people things.
Yeah.
And it's like we've done a bunch of them, and I would say like figure skating stuff,
Yeah.
probably in the same vein.
Although you did cheerleading. Were their feet fucked up?
No.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't think it's.
Well, I
the
guess
same.
that's more like stunts, so you need your
Yeah.
toes rather than
But
being
with figure
pointy.
skating, you're wearing a fucking boot with fucking a
Yeah.
sharp thing
Yeah.
at the end.
Your toes.
I
are cooked.
guarantee you that guy's foot wasn't like that early on, but something
Are
happened.
you giving him credit?
I'm giving him credit, but in a bad way. That he
Can I see his feet again?
either through like maybe like it's a hereditary kind of thing, or through bad.
Yes.
How many
Decisions.
people you think looked at that and go like, I'd still suck him?
Oh yeah.
Oh well, there's definitely a fetish of
100%.
people who are like they want to suck those toes because they've never
Those-
been dirty.
those-
They're not dirty toes.
They've never touched the ground.
Exactly. So those might
he
be
can't
highly.
get athlete's foot.
Bro.
So those might be very
Bro.
sought after toes.
Yeah.
The most suckable toes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got the opposite athlete. He's
Yeah.
got sedentary toes. I don't
Yeah.
know what the opposite. He's, dude. That's an incredible point. Someone else said, "Looks like some shit Balenciaga would make into shoes."
Yep. And you know how many people would buy that shit?
Yeah, dude. 6K
Dude,
all day.
could you imagine if that guy was walking around with those shoes that have the individual toe thingies?
Oh my god.
couldn't.
He couldn't.
Yeah, because it'd be like up.
He would have to get them custom
He'd
made.
get him custom. They'd be on the
Damn,
top.
they'd
yeah.
be on the top.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
I wonder what it'd be like if someone said, "Yo, stand on your toes."
He'd fall over.
Like he can't do cat phrases.
The only time he's on his toes is when he's like face down.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And this next comment kind of goes into what you were saying, Asif. You were saying that he would make a good burglar,
Yeah.
right?
Great burglar.
Right? But this person begs to differ. They say, bro would make a horrible burglar, can't even tiptoe.
Yeah. Well, that's a cat burglar.
Yeah. Oh, that's a
man's
good
not
point.
that.
That's a good point.
Who is this guy?
He's
That's
not
a
a
good
cat
point.
burglar.
He's got all the things, man.
And he'll never be 10 toes down. This man will not ride for you.
The smartest person we've had on here so far.
1,000%. And this one was interesting. Someone just said, if James Corden were feet.
Now, this is saying a lot about this guy, Glendon. It means that he hates
Yeah,
this
there's
man's
some- yeah.
feet, and he's superimposing his hatred for James Corden.
Yeah,
on top
he's
of that.
this guy's
Yeah.
projecting.
And also,
projecting
sort
hard.
of a
Hard.
therapist, another diagnosis.
Yeah,
Another
yeah.
diagnosis.
How many degrees did you get to?
Dude, this guy has multiple doctorate degrees, and that's why we have him on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Asif Ali is here today.
Thank you very much. It is an honor to be
A
speaking.
hilarious comedian. I want to say truly,
Yeah.
and I'm not blowing smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Truly one of my favorite comedians of all time.
Oh, thank you.
Just, even watching your clips, but in person, one of the most fun people to watch do
Fun people to
stand
watch.
up.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And
That's
you're one
how
of
I
these
was going to
people
say that.
that
You got it out first.
you're like a green room clearer kind of guy where like you hear, oh, Asif's getting on stage and everyone wants to watch because it's so fun and so good. The writing is so good and the crowd work is so good
Yeah.
and you weave it all together.
Thank you.
And it's like, it is, I think everyone, I don't know if you realize that
I don't.
everyone like really, I think,
Oh,
and
people-
especially for
people
younger
like you.
comics,
Oh.
like I've watched you throughout the years since I started,
Yeah.
and you're someone that a lot of people I think look up to. Like this is like sort of a pinnacle of like what I would love to be on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that to just like
That's
out
so
the
nice.
gate
Thank
because
you.
it is true. It is.
Can I
really
tell you what
true.
I'm jealous of with Asif?
Yeah.
So also, I don't think you know this. We both are Arizona boys.
Yes.
Hell
So,
yeah! Shout
we're-
out.
So yeah, shout out that.
AZ.
But I'm so jealous of his beard.
Come
Dude,
on. Your beard
this-
is good.
Okay, I'm jealous of his fucking
Bro, I have a
hair,
beard of a
dude.
16-year-old, bro. It's all patchy. Bro, don't try to do. I know what the fuck I look like. Your beard is good.
What if the next clip is just a picture of Chappelle?
Yes.
I have to tell my barber, like, hey, can you just like adjust it to where it looks like me?
What is your issue with your beard?
I can't grow hair. Like I don't have I can't grow hair on my arms.
Yeah,
I
but
can't
now
grow-
you don't have hair over the rest of your body, so this is a trade-off.
I grow hair here.
That's you have it in the places that matter.
Oh,
On your
Oh,
head.
Sorry, Cole.
Whoa. Oh shit. oh
oh
shit.
no.
Sorry, Cole.
Oh shit.
Damn,
But you're
damn.
married.
Yes.
Okay, so then now it's even.
Damn, he's good.
Yeah.
He's good.
God
We're
damn it!
even.
You found a thing. This is what I'm talking
He
about.
just diffused.
Yeah,
He thinks
yeah.
quick
That whole-
on his toes. That guy cannot think on his toes.
That guy can't.
That's upsetting.
Yeah.
He can never think on
Definitely
his toes.
not fast on the feet, dog.
No.
That's amazing. Well, thank you again for coming in, brother.
Thank you so much for having me.
Really appreciate
One
you
last
coming
thing
in.
about the beard thing. Have you ever thought about doing what a lot of rappers do that's like blatantly obvious when they go
What
to the
is it?
barber and then they just get a line painted?
Yes.
Have you ever done that? You should do that one episode.
Yeah.
You should go to get
Dude.
that done at
Okay,
a barber
I'll
shop.
do it just for one
Just
episode.
for people to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would look crazy.
Just line it
Because
in.
I had a cousin that did that, and I was like, "This is deranged."
Yeah.
It's like a clear, but it's like a style.
And is
where
it
it's
a-
like a painted line.
Yes. Remember, we had an Unk video. Are you familiar?
Yes.
So we had an Unk video.
Oh, you're gonna ask him if he's familiar? This guy knows
Unks.
everything.
Yeah, he knows everything. I don't have to say that.
But
He's
he
got the
knows
whole
everything.
database downloaded
Yeah.
from the internet.
Seriously.
Yeah, we had a video recently featured. It was like we did a segment about unks.
Yeah.
And it was like this bro, and he had his, and it wasn't a black line, which was interesting.
like a white line.
It was every.
Oh, that's the barbershop line.
Yes,
Yes.
it's the barbershop
That's
line.
that's to prove to people how well I'm doing. That my shit is
Wow.
fresh as fuck,
yes,
dude.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
fresh.
Yeah.
And he left the whole
see
thing.
this guy?
He outlined his face.
It's like driving in a car and you leave. Rappers used to do this back in the day where they'd leave the sticker in the window.
Yes.
Just to let you know they just bought the
You're
car.
leaving the tag on.
Yeah.
You're leaving the
Yeah.
tag on. Dude, this man,
See?
he knows all the things.
We don't need to say
Pop
anything.
culture,
We don't. We'll be
medicine.
quiet. We'll be quiet the whole episode.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's just, you take it away.
Yeah, let's
bro.
break down these cameras first. Yeah.
So you have the Lumix, which
Yeah.
you know, very familiar with
Yeah,
the
that's
Lumix.
4K. Yeah, that's a mirrorless camera. Yeah.
Not the mirrorless. Damn. Are you a guy when you hear something like once or twice, it kind of just sticks? Or do you just constantly learn new things?
I'm interested in things. I think that's what matters.
Yeah.
I'm really interested. Some people think I'm lying.
No, I believe you.
Like I'll meet people and I'll ask them questions, and then sometimes people will be like, "Oh, you're just saying that," and I'd be like, "No, I'm genuinely interested in people."
Oh,
Yeah.
like when you're asking about someone's thing?
Yeah.
Okay, got
and
it.
then I'll be in situations where I can tell the person isn't. Like I took an Uber here, not to brag, and yeah,
not to
and the
brag,
guy
slow down.
driving was a very nice guy, but he was doing that thing where he was just asking questions and talking just for the sake of talking.
Yeah.
And I find that infuriating.
Yeah.
It's like you like basketball?
Small talk.
And then you're like, my favorite basketball team is blah, blah, blah.
Worse than that. He
It's
was,
not that?
He was like, so you know that used to be a CVS. And I go, okay.
Damn.
And
That
he
is all time.
And then he goes, you know, a lot of people don't know what CVS stands for.
No.
And I go, I wanted to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And what makes you think he's asking me questions that if I was like 4 years old, I would be interested, or if this is my first time in America type thing.
Right.
And he's like, you know, that used to be a Starbucks. I used to do a shortcut there to beat the traffic. And
That is insane.
I was like, what are you doing right now? And
Yeah.
then I was answering the questions because I don't want to be an asshole. So I'm like, oh, cool, great. And then he wouldn't understand that, like, okay,
that's tough.
this is not like, maybe this guy doesn't want to talk about these particular things.
His social cues were off.
Completely off. And then he would just keep doing that. And he would be like, he would be like, yeah, that was what I literally wrote them down. Let me. This is how I wrote them down.
This guy-
As he was talking, I was writing them down.
This guy takes notes.
Usually if you go to the phone, or you know what's a big one?
Yeah.
Is I have over-ear Bose headphones.
That's smart.
I bring them in every single Uber. I wear
Yeah.
them around my neck going in, and then it's like it's time. I go yeah, all right, and boom. Once they're
Yeah.
on, they look in the back seat.
But you're
it's
not
over.
you're not listening to anything.
No.
But then you pretend you're like, since you've been gone, just to like let them know.
Just making up songs along the way.
Yeah, I'm trying to find clips for this show.
Okay, here's some of the things that this man said to me.
Okay.
I wrote down here. It's written down here. Uber driver keeps talking, but literally just bringing up topics one after the other. A truly impressive display of powering through. I'm barely giving him anything, and he's not using me to keep going like a normal conversation. You know, normal conversation,
Yeah.
I'll use what you say and build something. He's just banging out new topics. Quote, do you know what CVS stands for? Quote, they tore their Starbucks down. I used to use it for a shortcut. Quote, I emailed the city about the time this light takes to turn green. They emailed me back.
Oh my God.
Quote, that
This is
was
incredible.
Kmart over there. The K in Kmart stands for Kresge.
Whoa.
And this was my favorite one. There's two. Sorry, there's one more. There's two more. Quote, lots of attractive Australian women like to live in West Hollywood so they get hassled less by men. And this is my favorite
What?
one. He showed me a picture of him dressed like a cop, and he said, this was right when he was dropping me off, which to me, he should have opened with this because this was the most interesting one.
Yeah.
I've played a cop or a detective on 6 different reenactment shows. So
You know what? Hell yeah, man.
I was just impressed with the fact that he was like, because normal people, when you have a conversation and you feel like you're not getting anything back, you go, okay, message received. Cool. This man was truly impressive in the fact that he was like, oh, no, I don't need you.
Yeah.
It was like a guy doing
like,
a one-person
Yep.
podcast. He's
Yeah,
like,
he was
I don't
like,
need
this for me.
anybody.
Yep, we're good.
I'm good. I'm just going to keep popping off topics, popping.
It's
for a half
incredible
hour.
when someone can do that, though.
But that last
It's
one was
impressive.
interesting. If he had opened with that, we would have had a full conversation.
About acting.
About only
Yeah.
specifically being in reenactment
Yeah.
as a cop.
Such a specific
Such a
genre.
specific genre.
Yeah, that's amazing. I love it.
What a guy.
Yeah, what a cool guy.
Do you ever
Honestly,
tell
shout
people
out to him.
when you're in those situations? Do you ever tell them what your actual job is? I never tell them my actual
I
job.
usually
Hell no.
What do you say?
I never say anything.
So they ask you a question and then you just
I
look
go, I'm
out
broke.
the window.
I'm broke, homie.
I'll make something
Oh,
up.
and they go,
Someone bought
"Whoa,
this.
Yeah.
this guy's not
Someone
gonna."
paid for my Uber. Next question.
Yeah, that's good.
Struggling, dude.
That'll shut him down pretty quick.
What do you
Struggling.
say?
My wife left me.
If they bring up, because a lot of times, like this guy, right? He's in entertainment.
But I didn't know until the very end.
Yes, you didn't know until the end.
Yeah.
There have been times where someone's like, "Yeah, I'm a writer," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I like work in entertainment."
Sure.
And we'll kind of like talk a little bit about entertainment.
Yeah.
But if it's the first 90% of that conversation where it's just like Kmart stands for
Yeah.
whatever. And it's one of these guys, I'm not telling them that I do stand up.
Yeah.
It's going to be a nightmare conversation. It's just going to be tough.
And they'll be like, free speech, right? You just can't say anything anymore.
Right. And you're like, oh man. And then they're like,
next time
have you
someone
ever
said-
done Kill Tony?
Yeah. The next time someone does that, I'm gonna be like, you should say the N-word.
Yeah. Yeah, go for it.
Right
You should
now.
say it right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be
right.
actually
Yeah, with
super
my
sick.
phone. Yeah, you should-
I'm
you
actually live
you
right
should
now.
say
Yeah.
You guys, let's roll
roll
right
into
into
it.
Okay.
Our
Also, I'm on a
first-
show called Deli Boys on Hulu. Please watch
Jelly
it.
Boys
Oh
on
yeah,
Hulu. Watch it.
100% watch
Please
Deli
watch it.
Boys.
Please
We'll
watch
plug it. Let's just after each segment,
Plug
let's
Deli
just bring it up, if that's okay with you.
I would love that.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
He plays a cop and a detective on it.
By the way, it's all a reenactment.
Yeah,
Y'all
the
are
entire
reenactment.
it's 10 episodes of a reenactment on Hulu.
So
yeah.
our first segment is trending here, and
Oh, it is?
There's
Okay.
been a couple things that have been trending this week. One of the big things that's been trending is going to space.
Oh, this bitch.
Going.
I'm so sorry. I can't.
I love her.
What's your guys' whole take on this Katy Perry going
My
to
problem
space
is
thing?
like
I don't know enough about it.
to go up to space. So Chappelle, what it was is Blue Origin.
Beautiful.
It's basically
This is beautiful.
It's commercial.
This is going to be the whole episode.
It's commercial spacecraft, and by spacecraft, you're not legitimately going deep into space. What they're
Right.
doing, it's 11 minutes, and the whole ride is only 11 minutes. And what you do is you go up, you breach the atmosphere, so you feel zero gravity for like a moment.
Yeah.
And then you go back down.
Oh, Jeff Bezos and William Shatner,
yes,
they did
this
that.
is this. This
Do
is
we know-
Bezos' deal.
The actual elevation.
No, I don't know the actual elevation.
Okay. Minor will look it up on the side.
Yeah.
Because I'm curious to know, because what, a regular plane flies at 30,000 feet.
Hmm.
What, it has to be like double, triple that?
Okay, but what's wrong with her
at
doing
least.
it?
Well, here's the problem.
Yeah.
Is what they did is they did an entire press conference. It was truly the reason why I got so mad is they made it seem as if they were astronauts going into deep space
Yes.
with full blowouts and full makeup. I don't know if you've ever seen a real astronaut going to space.
They ain't got no
These
makeup on.
people look like they're going to war.
Dude, you're right. And this is her coming back from space right
You
now?
have you ever
This
seen
is
a picture of someone coming
insane.
back? Can you look up that lady? Those two people who were trapped up in space for like a
Oh, yeah.
for way too long at the space station when they came back and then do a comparison. This is 11 months versus an actual these are actual astronauts. No, that was her yearbook photo.
Awesome.
Look at that. Look at the one on the That's what it looks like going to space.
And this is her coming back. Oh my God. Came back.
And her going. Look at the one with her in the white space outfit of her going.
Where this one? Oh,
that was like her. Look how pleasant.
God.
She just had a smoothie. She's like, I'm gonna take my nice photo. And by the way, look at the gear she's wearing. That's a person actually going to space. You have a helmet. None of these people had helmets.
Yeah.
This is actually deeply offensive to actual astronauts. That's like me saying I am a race car driver and I just maybe drove 6 miles over the speed limit on the freeway once.
Right. Got it.
And I come back and go, yeah, I'm basically Lewis Hamilton.
So what did Katy do?
They did a whole press conference saying that this is a huge achievement for women. They've already been to space. What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, I see what you're saying now.
And acting as if they're making some huge achievement in learning and about the understanding of space. These bitches, they learn nothing. They're all rich. I think there was only one lady in the actual group that they put her in as a sort of like, hey, so we all don't look like complete assholes. They put in this one lady who actually was like, wanted to be an astronaut.
This guy really knows all about it.
And
all the things.
And went through like a sexual assault thing, and that derailed her from wanting to be an astronaut, and then she became a lawyer and did like this whole thing. And that was like the one person they put on there as like, oh, this is our goodwill kind of thing. But the rest of them are just rich fucking assholes.
Yeah.
So what's the video you have then, Cole?
Oh, you're gonna see it.
Oh yeah,
I feel like I already know what this is.
Well, this one's kind of fun. This is a guy doing a goof on the whole thing.
Okay, good.
Which you'll like,
yeah.
Because he says, if going to space for 3 minutes makes you an astronaut, then I'm a gynecologist.
This is exactly that. Yes.
Oh my God.
So good. So fucking funny.
God.
And then so basically this
I'm glad you gave me the backstory because that made that hit.
Yes, it was perfect.
So much harder.
3 minutes up in space,
I was like,
not an astronaut.
By the way, their space outfits were designed by Balenciaga, I believe.
No.
Like they had like
the same guy who made the foot shoes.
Yeah. They got hot ass outfits, they have full makeup on, and then they came
crazy.
back, they rang this bullshit ass bell.
Oh my God. They rang a bell?
And then they all came and they kissed the ground.
Oh, dude.
As if they actually did
like,
something.
I kissed the ground and I liked it. Yeah, someone commented.
Wait, can you still separate the artist from the stupidity?
I don't know, man.
No, but I mean, hers
I like
is
a lot
kinda,
of her songs.
Hers
hers
is kind
is
of
tough.
one-to-one. Hers is kind of one-to-one.
Yeah, it
I don't
is.
think any of her music was smart.
Yeah. I think it kind
You know
of
what I
fits.
mean?
It fits the brand.
Come on.
So this guy's saying that, like, if being in space for 3 minutes, right, makes
I
you an
bet
astronaut.
people piled on.
So basically everyone just took that format
Yeah.
and then it just exploded, a domino effect in the comment section where everyone was just saying things like, I blew out a candle, it's hard being a firefighter.
This is exactly what it is.
This is exactly what you're saying about the Lewis Hamilton comment.
Yeah.
You already did
you already did it.
Yeah.
That's when you said that. I was like, this is crazy.
He's
you're
ahead of
doing
the
this?
game. He's ahead of the game.
He's the smartest man alive.
He's the
And
smartest.
he sees
I
the
think
future.
this is the smartest episode I think we've ever had.
He literally saw the future. I mean,
The
someone
smartest.
said, I lied to my kid. Am I a politician?
Yeah, you're a lobbyist now.
Yeah,
For
it's
you.
great. Someone said, been brushing my teeth for years. Am
I
I
a
a dentist? Yeah, you're a dentist now.
And
You know what I
also,
mean?
so they did that. So they kissed the ground, and then they did several press conferences. They did one before saying that this is a huge achievement for women, and they made it like this is a woman thing, even though there's been several
Damn, the level
documented
of disrespect.
to actual astronauts who are women.
Yeah.
Did not mention any of them, by the way. Could not bother to remember the
Probably
name
couldn't
of
even
one
know.
woman astronaut to even mention
And that poor lady had to come home looking like that, too.
All they did was just.
Yeah.
And then to see the press coverage that Katy Perry
that literally
gets
what it
when
did?
you were trapped in
Yeah.
the International Space Station.
Yeah. She
So
was
they
trapped.
they literally just flew up and flew
That's
right
ba-
back
That's
down.
it.
That's basically what
you
they did.
basically like if this is the Earth, its atmosphere, they just go in, they pop out for a hot second, and then they go back.
Well, if you think, did you say the entire thing was 11 minutes
11
long?
minutes total.
'Cause, okay, think about you fly a lot, right?
Yeah.
Remember how long, and obviously this thing is way faster, it's a rocket, but think about how long it takes to just like get off the ground in a normal airplane. Obviously, very different. It's
Very different, yeah.
very different type of aircraft or whatever.
Yeah.
But still, it takes a long time just to get up there. So
Yes.
it must be just,
It's like ascending for like a while.
it's
like
a
getting
quick, it's a quick tap and then back down.
Damn. These bitches.
Boop on the nose.
11
You're right.
minutes.
All right, these
11
bitches.
minutes in space.
Yeah. Someone else said hooked up my own Wi-Fi. Women in
Women
STEM.
STEM.
And also another terrible thing
That's
was
the
like
one.
they're clearly using this as a plug, and then she plugged her tour.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Oh,
everything.
100%.
It's like,
Katy Perry.
the problem that I think is so annoying about this is not that they actually did the thing, which again is an incredible waste of resources, the amount of oil you're using to go up there, the fact that you're not learning anything. When you go to space, you're supposed to come back with, hey, I have this thing of moon dirt,
This
or I
is
learned
a
something
great
about
point.
we developed Velcro, or we
This
learned
is a great
how
point.
medicine, whatever. And then you come back, so it's an incredible waste of time. And
Should rich people be able to
No,
do
no.
fun things?
if you don't have an actual degree or understanding, or you can use it in any sort of way.
All right, man, chill.
Why are we doing
All right?
this?
Okay.
Chill.
It's for
You know what?
It's
I'm
commercial. It's tourism. So basically, what this was is a big ad.
It is
for
true.
commercial
No, I see. No, I see.
tourism. That's all it
Because
is.
I
It's a
didn't get a
waste-
degree.
it's a waste
I
of
shouldn't be
reason.
doing the things
Because
that
you
I
went
want
to
to do.
DeVry. Yeah,
Because I
he's-
went to DeVry.
Yeah.
Wore
But-
the badge.
but it's
This
like-
is why, by the way, there's no degree in comedy. This is why we excel.
Yes. This is why we do just okay.
This is
And this is why we're, looking up viral videos and comments with like a lot of people who are probably
we're
a
not
lot
trying to go to
funnier than us. But like in that same vein, like should rich people like have yachts? It's like that costs probably similar amount.
Yachts are a complete waste of
waste
of
again,
time.
energy,
Yeah.
space, and resources.
Should you be able to do whatever you want with your money though?
Yeah, spend it.
It's a good question.
I mean, as long as you're,
the people who exploded in that submarine, should they have been able to do that?
I don't think so.
I think if you have money and you have sort of free will, I guess.
I guess, but then again, it's like, how did that guy get that much money?
This is true.
And then now we have to get into that. This wouldn't even be a thing if Jeff Bezos paid his fucking taxes.
This is true.
He wouldn't have all this extra money around to send bitches to space.
He keeps
Oh, he
finding a
sent
good
them?
point.
Yes, this is
Yeah.
Bezos' thing.
Yeah.
All right, Bezos, I want to go.
Oh, Chappelle's in.
Oh shit.
After all that, he's like, actually, send me.
Yeah, send me, dude.
You think they do points?
Yeah. Someone said, read the comments. I'm a professor now. Yeah, definitely your professor.
Yeah.
So it's definitely,
DeVry,
it's just
yeah.
merely the fact that it's like deeply tone deaf, especially when especially now of all times where people like can't even afford eggs and shit. And then
yeah.
you're like, I'm going to go to space and then I'm going to double down on it after I come back and people tell me it's tone deaf. I'm going to say like Gayle King was like,
Yeah.
well, I was there and
It is
you weren't.
annoying.
And you're like, what are you talking
But
about?
also, I will say that Katy Perry as a celebrity, sort of just annoying. You know what I mean?
Smash.
Like who do
Well,
you think?
I mean, that's a separate thing entirely.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
focus-
I didn't say,
let's
I didn't
take
say
it. Let's,
anything.
I'm saying-
No, I said
yeah,
smash
as a brand.
the spaceship.
I'm saying
Smash
as a
the spaceship.
brand.
No.
Katy Perry,
We'll get to
think,
you after
is
this,
an
yeah.
easy person to dislike. I think.
No,
So,
raw.
No.
What?
These are not the questions. These are not.
I think
Just
you
keeps going back to it.
I think you make yourself into somebody that people dislike. I think
Yeah.
before then she was just, hey, this pop star
But do you
who
think she
makes
cares
music.
if people likes her?
Yes, I guarantee you she deeply cares
okay.
that people are roasting her this
Yes.
hard.
It's embarrassing.
It's deeply embarrassing, especially
is.
you don't become a pop star because you think you're just one of the guys. You become a pop
Yeah.
star because you believe you're better than
You're like,
people
"I'm
and you
awesome."
have outsized talent.
Yeah.
Whether or not people think you have that, you have to believe in yourself to the point where you are like, oh, I am
I'm
this
better
guy.
than
Who do you guys think is like universally liked, who's talented and also very wealthy? Who's on that? Like who are?
Well,
Ed
Jeff
Sheeran.
Bezos
Sheeran.
and what
That's
we're
interesting.
talking about are two separate things. I think very wealthy.
Like Katy Perry wealthy.
Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, maybe Ed Sheeran. Yeah.
Like okay,
Yeah,
I'm
people
telling
like
you,
Ed Sheeran,
if
yeah.
Ed Sheeran
Bruno
goes to
Mars,
space,
people like Bruno Mars.
People
right?
like Bruno Mars.
if either of those guys go to space, I think there's half as much hate.
Well, no. Here's what I think the issue is, and this is what I really want to focus on. If you could just go tight on me,
Yeah, go
this is
ahead.
what I really want to focus on.
By the way, Deli Boys on Hulu.
Deli Boys
On
is
Hulu.
on Hulu. What I really want to focus on here is that part of it is, yes, you agreeing publicly to go on an incredible waste of time, money, resources in the face of what is
True.
impending
Mm-hmm.
deep recession where working class people have nothing. But
Yeah,
all
it's
she
very
had
out
to
of
do,
touch. You're
all
right.
she had to
Yes.
do was say, I know this is crazy, but I have to do this. He's giving it to me for free. That's all she had to say. Hey, they're
Great
flying me to
point.
space for free.
Great point.
I know it's tone deaf, but he just offered me free. I'd never been to, and I'll never be an astronaut. So it was just like a free. If someone offers you a free first class flight,
You're so right. Because then you'd be like, oh, Katie, go to space.
Then if she was on TV being like, I know, like even if this was after, if she was like, listen, I know I fucked up. It was really dumb. I didn't know how much resources and all this shit. I don't know what I didn't realize what this would look like, and I didn't realize that it seemed tone deaf in the face of actual astronauts.
She's doubling down.
But she's doubling and tripling down.
Yeah, you're right.
Come on.
Yeah, you're actually. You know what? Fuck you, Katy Perry.
Just own up to it. Just own up to it.
Sorry, what?
We know she's gorgeous. You don't have to say
this
that.
Other thing, this other smash thing. Now there's so many other people you can smash.
Yeah.
That aren't like. But she has like a place in your heart because
But I'll say this. What do you guys think about this next clip? What do you guys think about smash or pass for this guy? Just in general.
The guy she tells you not to worry about.
Why is his chest like that?
Don't do that.
Is that the part?
Bro,
Please tell me I'm not the only person bro, his nipples are stretch apart.
And then
this is my question. Is there like a phone somewhere that he's like walking towards as like a video?
Bro, I thought this, you know how sometimes people do rage bait satire?
Yes.
I thought that this was this. This is not.
Did he get a breast reduction?
Come on, Chappelle.
Look at it.
This man's on a journey.
You know what? No, listen, Chappelle, we've done this for 32
Is he body
episodes.
shaming people?
No. He knows exactly what to look for. He knows when there's something a little bit, when your eye goes to a part of the video, you're probably right.
Okay.
You're probably right.
So I'm not the only one.
And are you going there because it looks like he's flexing but nothing's happening?
Yeah, and it's also like because I was like, oh, he's like a jack dude because you see his back first, then he turns around, you're like, oh God, what?
And can I
nipples are a mile away.
And
what?
can we guess what country this flag is? Is that Turkey? Oh, God. Is that Turkey? What country is that?
Wait, this does look like Turkey. I think you're right.
Is that Turkey?
Let's look it up. Turkish flag. Did I spell that right?
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Wait, is that really it?
Is that it? Bro, unbelievable.
Is that really it?
Yes,
no,
dude.
it has a circle around
Oh. Wait.
It looks
so
very
close,
similar.
though.
I think it might be.
I think it's just another version of it, maybe. It's
okay.
so close, it has to be.
It has to be.
That was incredible. You really do know everything.
I don't know
Unbelievable.
everything.
You know a lot of things.
You pay attention to a lot.
Okay, so this
Deli
guy
Boys.
is on
Look at them nipples.
a rooftop
Yeah.
pool by
Yeah.
a freeway. So this is not a great hotel.
No.
An amazing point.
Yeah.
An amazing point. And what's funny is this guy's whole brand is about getting rich on crypto.
Yeah. Forex.
Like, that's his whole
scams.
thing.
Yeah,
And then
it's
you
funny.
just see the random dude just swimming behind him.
Yeah, how funny is that? And he's posting this like, it's alpha male content. And then you got people just saying shit like, what are you going to do, breastfeed her?
Oh no!
I'm telling you, I'm glad I'm not the only one because that was the first thing.
Yeah, another person said, and she is absolutely right. Like, not the guy she tells you not to worry about.
Yeah.
She's absolutely
right.
right. Yeah. Another person said the classical cafeteria lady build
Oh man,
is very good. It's on par with
That's on par.
It's on par with what you were saying. What about now?
And every cafeteria
Chappelle?
lady has
Smash
a
or
beer.
pass, yeah.
Smash or pass. What? Ugh.
Yeah, come on. Bro is gonna steal her bra.
He's for
no!
sure. He looks like he
Wait, go back. Can you go back?
Yeah.
And that guy's in a jacuzzi.
Yeah.
That guy, yeah, dude.
That guy knows.
And honestly,
And I don't see a freeway near that jacuzzi.
that's exactly where that guy is commenting from. He's in his jacuzzi every night, just being like, bro is gonna steal her bras. He's chilling out. The only guy I will not worry about.
And assalamu alaikum to you, Maher.
Yeah, nice. And then the guy, he said the guy in the pink goggles, definitely more dangerous.
because he's like moving.
Yeah.
He's active.
And when I first saw this, I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? And then I had to go back and watch it again to see this. Dude, how funny is that? You're doing alpha male content, and then a guy is just swimming laps.
Also, I hate these videos where people will just like stare at the
That's me. I didn't want to blow up your spot, but that is me.
Deli Boys on Hulu.
Yeah, Deli
Oh
Boys
my
is on
God.
Hulu.
And one
We
more
shot on location in Turkey.
Oh my
and,
Shot on location.
and
I was there just, getting a hair transplant.
I didn't want to say anything, but season 2 is mostly in Turkey, and so we wanted to sort of get ahead of that. And I had to like get my physique ready to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I didn't want to look like that guy, so
Yeah.
I really wanted to keep it tight. Yeah.
Yeah. And you're on a budget.
And
you know
I'm
what I mean? You're at the budget hotel. There's a whole crew of people.
But say what you will about that guy. Sure, he may not be as built physically as warranted.
Well, he's walking around like he is.
But his hair, absolutely incredible.
It was
10 out of 10 hairline.
Really
because
nice
he's
hairline.
in Turkey.
Yeah, I was about to say. Very good. Very good.
I was jealous. Yes.
That's a Turkish
and
hairline.
Jealous of the beard.
Yeah.
All right.
Not jealous of his chest.
Guys, you know what? We're silly on this show. We play games. You
I
know?
love a game.
We hang out.
Yes.
Would you guys like to play an actual game?
Yeah.
What do you guys
I would
think?
love that.
Okay,
Yes.
here's what we're gonna do. Underneath the couch, like right below your feet, there's a whiteboard.
Oh, really?
With a marker and an eraser. Okay, grab that. This game is called Master of Pun. Welcome to Master of Pun. What is going to happen today is I'm going to show you a video, okay? And something about this video has ignited a lot of people to want to create puns out of certain types of names. And I'll kind of explain a little more as we go. But let me just show you this first, and then I'll kind of explain how this is going to work. So here's the video, okay? Don't look at the side here. Okay? So we got a golfer, a heavy-set man.
Whoa, that was a fucking...
A rocket.
That was a hit.
That was a
rocket.
rocket.
Yeah. So, heavy set man, golfer. Okay.
Fuck.
Now, we've done a lot of these where it's like someone playing some sort of sport and then there's something about them, you know, that is sort of like intriguing. Like this man is a little heavier, right? So, basically what that does is it sets off a bomb in the comment section of names of golfers, right? And then something in there is a pun that is talking about this man's weight.
Oh, because obviously, like, that video, it's like, I feel like there will be a comment under that video where they're like, actually like, yo, this guy's actually got a hammer on him.
Yes.
And then the rest will just be like, this guy's...
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So are you going to show us a few, or are we just going to go?
So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the proper name of the golfer first, right? And then we're gonna guess where the pun is in this person's name. Okay.
Gotcha.
So you're gonna have to guess the pun. If you guess correctly, it's 2 points. Okay. If you come up with your own, that's not the one that I actually chose, you get 1 point. Okay. And then if it's really hard and you guys aren't getting it, I'm gonna give you a hint. I'm gonna give you a clue, and then that will only, if you get it right after that, half a point. Okay, we got this.
Got it.
And Minor, can you tally points off to the side, please? Okay, so the first one here, and I think this guy, just won the Masters. We got Rory McIlroy. Rory McIlroy. Okay.
Did he win the last one?
He just won.
Yeah.
So think about a heavy-set man.
I mean, it's clearly going to be some sort of...
I'm going to just keep emphasizing.
Yeah, the McDonald's.
McIlroy.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's like a McDonald's.
Rory McIlroy. And I think there's a lot of options here for what you could potentially do. But an emphasis on Mac. Yeah. Actually, yeah, there's probably a couple good ones that are in here. Does anyone need a hint? Are we locked in?
I got it, yeah.
We're locked in?
I mean, hold on 1 second. Give me a second.
Okay.
I just need to quickly cancel myself real quick.
Okay.
They're gonna clip this up and be like, hey, the guy from Deli Boys is just ripping on big people.
Yep. Okay, so Rory McIlroy. Here we go. Are we ready? Are we ready for the reveal?
Yes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Our reveal is Rory Snackleroy.
Fuck.
Rory Snackleroy was the top answer there, but I think there's a lot of options, and we're gonna vote whether or not we think it passes or not. Chappelle, go ahead and reveal yours to the camera.
Man, I said Rory McDonald's.
That's what I...
Rory McDonald's is Chappelle's.
Yeah,
okay,
but mine
what's
was going
yours?
to be, I had a Mick something, but it...
Okay, wait, let's hear it.
Ooh.
Rory McDonald's. I'm gonna say
Rory McDouble.
I'm gonna say Rory McDonald's is a go. I'm gonna say, what do you guys say?
But I feel like it works better when it's a Il Roy.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, then all right, then hold on.
And what's yours, Asif?
It was Rory McDouble. I'm not proud of it.
Wait.
Hold on, wait, no.
No, dude, be confident. Rory McDouble is good. I think that's a
All right, you
pass.
ready?
Yeah, but he deserves better
Can I
because
do
he's
another
so
one?
good at golf. What?
Rory McFlurry.
Rory McFlurry. Okay.
That's good.
Okay, honestly, I think either of yours works. I'm going to give Chappelle a thumbs up.
Yeah, Chappelle wins this one.
We say thumbs up.
Yeah, he wins that one.
But McDub, no, you don't win. You get a point as well.
Okay.
You get a point.
I swear to God, if HR calls me after this.
I think for the next ones, we got to have them release them first so they don't get embarrassed by what's already on the screen.
Oh, okay.
Hey, which part is the...
Okay.
You use your finger.
Okay, I like that.
Use one of your fingers.
Okay.
Use one of your fingers.
What is this?
I think
you
can use one of your fingers as
Just
well.
use one of your fingers. Be cool about it.
Okay, next one up.
Like you're a cool
Like a
substitute
teacher?
teacher. Yeah.
Next one up here. Okay, we have Phil Mickelson.
Another incredible champion.
Which, by the way, this is a diabolical photo of him that they
has
used.
to hate this photo.
Yeah, this is a crazy photo. Okay, so Phil Mickelson. I feel like, would you guys just like hints going into it?
Let's try one. Come on.
Or you want to just keep?
I got one.
It?
I got one. I got one. I got one.
Phil Mickelson.
I got it.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if me and Chappelle have the same one.
Okay, you guys want to reveal him?
Yeah.
Okay, reveal yours.
Mine? Or you
Okay.
go first?
Dill Pickleson.
Wow. I have to say, that was fucking awesome.
What is yours?
Dill Pickleson.
That's pretty good.
That's really
and
good.
that's not even mean, which is what I love about it. That's just great.
Yes. Chappelle, that was great.
That's great.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let me hear it.
Again, if Disney HR is watching, this is part of the format, and I'm simply
It's part of the format.
I'm simply
and you
being
must.
a part of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Mine is fill me up, son.
Oh my!
Oh my God. I love that.
Both
That was-
incredible entries.
Honestly, I want to award 2 points each.
Okay.
I want to award
Okay.
2 points each for those because
Great.
those were phenomenal. Those were just as good as guessing the actual one.
Okay.
I love those. The actual answer for this one was full Mickelson.
Damn.
pretty good.
Full Mickelson. But I
good.
want to say both of those are just as good.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
incredible. Really good shit. All right. Next one up is Nelly Corda.
I don't know this lady.
Nelly Corda. Okay.
Is she new? Or she's? I mean, like as far as being a winner.
Yeah, I don't
Like of
know.
championships?
I don't know if she's had championships, but I know she's just
Nelly Corda.
she's in the golf sphere and
She's
is very
definitely
popular.
sponsored up.
Yeah, and she may even be sponsored by McDonald's. Nelly Corda. Nelly Corda.
Nelly Corda. So let me write that name down. Nelly.
Hint. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Nelly Corda.
Hold on, let me look. Let me keep looking.
Nelly Corda. Emphasis, I would say, is on the last name.
You're giving them so much.
But you know what? Sometimes it's harder than you think.
It kind of is, yeah.
Because for me, I know the answer and it's very obvious, but then you're like, oh, this is
Okay,
but you don't know.
I wrote down 2.
Okay.
I don't know if they work.
Okay, that's
but
great. I love it. Chappelle, why don't you go ahead and show us yours?
I said Belly Corda and Deli Corda.
Okay, Belly Corda. I'm honestly saying both of those are approved. That's actually great. I'm gonna 1 point for both. I'm gonna say that's 2 points for Chappelle. Honestly,
Hold on.
Chappelle usually struggles at this.
You're really
He
good
is
at
like
this.
on fire right
If you
now.
give me time to think,
Something is like really lining
the
up.
field,
Dude.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, shout out to the real fans who have been here since day one who remember the field. One of Chappelle's worst answers of all time, which became one of the show's favorite. That is so
And
funny.
then everyone calling me autistic.
And honestly, if you don't have a good one, we can also just skip. Skip is fine as well.
No. I couldn't figure anything for her first name, but that's not my Corda.
That's not my Corda. That's not my Corda.
Like my order.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
That's not my Corda.
That's not my Corda. Wait. Okay, McDonald's.
But it's
that
not
was-
really like But yeah, you guys want like a play on.
Yes, it's more of a play-
specifically Nelly.
I'm
That's
gonna
not my
say
Corda.
I'm gonna throw it to the judges in the corner. Are we approving? That's not my Corda.
That's not my Corda.
They're
Yeah,
saying no.
I
They're
agree
saying
with
no,
them. I
and
agree
that's
with
okay.
that. I agree with
that's
that.
okay. And the actual.
I'm getting outside the lines here. Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. We're working with it. This
Sorry,
is a new format.
I guess I'm just too creative. Sorry,
He's getting all
guys.
scientific
I
with
want
it.
to say though that
not.
is one that did not cross my mind. It is a good one. I think it's too lengthy.
It's too lengthy.
It's too lengthy. But a good one nonetheless. The actual answer here
I
was
hear that all the time. You know what I'm talking about? That's only when I have sex with white women, though. Yeah.
And he's
That's a
redeemed.
bit too
And he
lengthy.
comes in with an even better joke.
Yeah,
The actual answer there, drum roll please, was Nelly Corda Pounder.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is
Quarter
really
pounder.
good.
Quarter pounder. Yep. We
That's
got a couple
really good.
more of these. Is this fun? I can't tell.
Yeah, no,
We just got an insight to Cole at parties. Wait, is this? Are we guys
having fun?
You guys having fun at my party?
I can't tell.
I
Or
can't
is this
tell.
stressful? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's both, but
a
I think
little
that's
stressful.
good. But I think that's good.
Okay, great.
Because we want to do well.
I just want it to be fun. And
Yeah.
honestly, if you don't have it, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares. We're having fun, right?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah,
Let's just
yeah.
have fun. Okay. I'm talking to myself.
No, this is good.
Okay, Happy Gilmore.
Okay.
Happy Gilmore. I'm gonna
Yeah.
give you a little hint here, okay?
Okay.
George Foreman is my hint. George Foreman. What was that name sort of associated with? And honestly, I don't want to that's the right answer that I have for this, but I don't want to steer you off. You come up with your own, but the answer that I have, it has something to do with George Foreman and kind of maybe something that he was known for, a product.
I think I know. I hope I'm right.
Yeah, we're having fun. Everyone who's watching this right now is like, shut the fuck up, Cole.
But you know what the kind of energy you're building, which is I think really good for this in this particular segment, is building this sort of energy that people enjoy when they watch Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Where they want to see people's wheels turning.
Yeah, and I want to see you succeed. It makes it more fun. I don't want to
creates
make it
tension. It
too
creates
hard.
drama.
Yeah. Everyone at home guessing. Everyone at home, get your guesses in now.
Are you guys gonna put guessing music underneath this?
I was thinking about actually playing it right now, and then I was like, it's just gonna be too much. But we could, John. John's like, please don't make me do another thing.
Give John another job.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Hold on,
Okay.
wait, I have two.
Okay, Asif, go ahead and show the camera what you came up with. What do we got?
Happy Grillmore.
Happy Grillmore. That's very good. That's a very good guess.
Yes.
That's a very good guess.
Okay,
And then
I have two.
What did you get?
I said Flappy Gilmore and Hammy Gilmore.
Hand me.
Hammy.
Oh.
Like moons over my hammy.
Oh, great.
Okay, I gotta say, right off the gate, Hammy is a stretch.
Yeah.
Hammy is maybe a stretch. I'm gonna throw it to our guys off camera. What do we think?
I like Flappy, but Hammy is a little bit of a stretch.
Okay.
I think I need Flappy. What is
Flapjacks.
Flappy?
Flapjacks.
Ooh, are we? Is Flappy a stretch to Flapjacks?
If this was being taped in Georgia
Japan?
or something, in the South,
yeah.
all of those would hit.
Okay, I'm gonna give Chappelle half a point for Flappy Gilmore. I'm gonna give him half a point for Flappy Gilmore, and I'm gonna give Asif 2 points for Happy Grillmore.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Grillmore.
Very good. And the boy is back.
The boy is
I
back.
think we only have maybe one more. Let me see. But
I can't-
Sorry, we have two more.
Whoa, this is amazing.
Okay, I'm gonna actually end on this one. Because
Bryson
we've been doing this for too long.
DeChambeau?
Yeah. So Bryson DeChambeau.
DeChambeau.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
DeChambeau.
What an incredible name.
DeChambeau. I think, again, the emphasis here is in the last name, okay? And then, again, there's sort of an
Bryson.
odd theme kind of happening through here that I'm just
I
now
don't know how
realizing.
to spell this,
I'm literally
and
just
do
now
not
realizing
judge
it.
me.
But do you guys want a hint or no?
Yeah,
No.
give us, no, actually,
Okay.
no.
I'm
I don't need
good.
it. I don't need it.
Okay.
I already got mine.
Okay,
You know
Bryson
what? That fast? You're
DeChambeau.
so fast. This is actually very telling.
I know. I'm actually...
You're so fast. You're
I'm not
trusting
even
your gut.
joking. I'm shocked.
This isn't.
I'm
insane.
shocked
I'm really
that Chappelle is doing so well in this. And I'm going to, again, emphasis on DeChambeau. DeChambeau. But again, it can be anywhere. It can be anywhere. It could be in Bryson if you want it to be.
All right. I'm
But yeah.
going to try.
I'm literally realizing there's kind of a through line to almost all of these, which is fucking crazy.
All right. I think, I got mine.
Okay, you got yours?
Yeah.
Hold on one second.
You're good. You're good. While Asif thinks... Oh, wait, actually, I don't want to throw him off with yours.
Okay.
It's not going to be the same as mine. Go
Okay.
for it. Go for it.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. Go for it.
I said Bison de Cordon Bleu.
Honestly, that is a pretty creative one. I gotta be honest. And honestly, earlier, there's also a through line here of you going to DeVry. Because I would say DeVry and Le Cordon Bleu are somewhat similar in terms of, establishments. But I would honestly, I would have accepted just Bison DeChambeau. That was pretty good. But then you put a little flair on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just start. I'm gonna give Chappelle That's definitely at least 1 point in my books.
Okay.
Are we agreeing off camera? We're agreeing. That's at least 1 point. That was very good. It's confusing and it's a
I know.
little
That's what
all
I was
over,
like. I
but
know,
wanna say
and it was a struggle because I was like,
it's
debating.
1 point for creativity.
Yeah,
though.
I was like,
It's
should I
definitely-
stay with Bryson? I was like,
Yeah, yeah. I thought that was, dude. Honestly, I'm
this
I'm
one's
proud of you.
This is stupid. This is very stupid.
I like
but-
stupid.
But
Okay, let's hear it.
we love stupid.
Let's hear it.
fry some
Ooh,
DeChambeau.
Honestly,
Fry some
because his name kind of
DeChambeau.
sounds like a delicious
dude,
French dish.
Yeah.
bro. Honestly, fucking so good. I
Yeah.
think that's very good. Fry some is 100%. That's 1 point. We got
Yeah,
1
yeah.
point to Asif. 100%. And you know what? Would have been just an amazing tag to the end on
yeah.
the last name is this one, right?
Yeah.
Bryson DeChambeau.
Ah.
Bro, if you would have done fry some DeChambeau, that would have been. It would have been an automatic win. It would have been the
Damn.
golden buzzer.
Yeah.
It would have been the. We have a golden buzzer now. I think I just added that element to this
Damn.
game.
That's actually really.
That was awesome, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause for our
Come
two
on.
contestants. Did we tally the total?
Yeah, it was neck and neck the whole time.
And then he cut it out at the end.
Kind of.
Yeah.
It all comes down to that half point that
What?
that Cole gave out. Yeah.
Damn.
Final score: Chappelle 6.5,
What?
Asif 6.
Wait. Oh damn. Wait. Did he get it? Did he just get a 1.5?
No, you gave
gave me
him half a point for the flappy.
Oh.
Let's do
shit.
one more.
One more? Okay, I have a couple. Okay, tiebreaker.
You wanna do a tiebreaker?
Let's do tiebreaker.
Come on.
Oh fuck yeah,
Yeah,
dude!
yeah.
I just got so
Half a point
hyped
is
up.
too small of
It
a
is.
Yeah.
You're
margin.
right. Okay, I actually have maybe two more in here.
Okay.
Okay, this is an interesting one. Okay, we have legend John Daly.
That's what John Daly looks like now?
Yes, this
Has
is what
he
John
always
Daly
looked
looks
like? No.
He hasn't always had this massive beard, but I'm
Yeah.
almost positive this is what he looks like in current times. Okay, I want to. Okay, I don't want to give away too much. What do you guys think?
I'll try.
This could be difficult.
This is
This
a
could
tough
be
one
difficult.
because his
Again.
name's like it's like not like that. There's not much to it. I don't know.
There is kind of a trick question here element as well, right? There's
got
you
mine,
could
though.
go with the traditional, or if you know a lot about the comment sections, sometimes there's a certain style in there where it's like I can't say too much.
Okay.
I think I got mine. I'll try. I'll let you guys be the judge. Obviously.
The one that I have in here, again, the emphasis is on sort of the last name.
Ah, fuck.
But it's fine. It's fine. There could be anything. There's a possibility for, other things. We'll see. Chappelle, would you like to show us your
This might be
tiebreaker
tough,
answer?
but I said Bun Daily.
Bun Daily. Okay.
Mine
you know
is
what?
basically the same.
Let me hear it.
But it's Milk Daily. Because it kind of looks
I gotta
like,
give him that
like
one.
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Honestly, bro, I have to say,
There's several connotations to Milk Daily.
It doesn't. The name of the game is Master of Pun. So I'm going to say that as a pun, it does not stand, but as a joke, it does.
Milk Daily is
And
good.
I for that there will be some points awarded. Okay. And then what was yours?
It was just Bun Daily.
Bun Daily. Okay, Bun and John. Let's throw it to. What are we thinking?
We have one more, right?
Yeah,
I
so-
vote we give Asif half a point for that
I
one.
think
even
you're
it
right.
up,
to
That's-
even it
that
out,
is
and
half
then we
a
go
point.
into the last
Smart.
one.
That's half
Okay.
a point.
Okay.
That
Okay.
is half a point. I will 100% agree. So now we are, dude. People are hanging on to the edge of their fucking seats
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
Let's see.
We
what,
have
yeah.
one more.
What
It is 6.5 to 6.5
What is the
right
one
now.
for John Daly?
Okay. Oh yeah. I'll just tell you. I forgot about that part. It was John Weekly. And you could have done John Monthly. They just took the thing and then another. This was the other one that I said. So
I
a
get
lot of
it.
times when
I'm
something
sticking
is
towards food.
Yeah,
That's
me
why.
too. I thought
Yeah.
the whole thing
Yeah.
were
yeah, I know, but it's like, but what they're saying is it's like
take
bigger,
the name, make a thing.
bigger.
Yes.
It's like this is
John Weekly,
he's
yeah.
bigger, right? He's even
I like,
bigger.
I
Daily
like how
Weekly.
you're giving people a lesson on how
It's
to
like,
be, how to be mean
there
to
was
big
one
people
time-
properly. They go, no. So you take their name and you make it into
Yeah.
something bigger.
No,
That's how you hurt their feelings
No,
properly, but within the rules of this.
One of the clever ones I've seen before.
I gotta say, bro, I'm so far removed from what we're actually doing sometimes that I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
So funny.
No,
It is,
listen,
okay, what's
it
the
is
next
so
one?
funny.
I seen this before. There was one time.
God, it's so
there was
funny,
this guy.
honestly.
He was a bigger dude.
Yeah.
And fucking he had his hair like the Weeknd. How he used to have.
Yeah.
And someone just called him the Week.
That's so
Yeah,
funny.
exactly.
Yeah. So it's just like that.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay. Another answer could have been just John Daly.
That was so funny.
That's the sneaky one that I was
the
talking
sneaky
about.
one.
That's the
Use the name
sneaky.
again.
You just say the exact same thing.
And his name is Grayson Weekly.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, that was crazy.
So he knows. He's
That
been
was
in this.
insane.
He's lived this
been
life.
Here. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Our tiebreaker here is this gentleman here, Windom Clark. Windom Clark. And I'm happy to give you guys a clue if you need it, but it seems like we're doing okay without him.
Okay, Windom Clark.
Windom Clark. This man
Damn it!
plays
This is
for
like puns.
T-Mobile. Seems like a nice fella.
Seems like a nice guy.
Nice smile. Definitely a better photo than
Seems
Phil
like
Mickelson.
He's like a 5G kind of guy.
Yeah, he's locked in. He's got good service, and he's a handsome guy. I've never seen this
Yeah.
guy. Do you guys know Windom Clark?
I've
No.
never heard of Windom Clark, but he seems like he's a good player.
Yeah, he does.
He's got that look about him where he's not phased.
Yeah.
He's also doing the squinting that, because they're playing out in the sun.
Yeah, this is him after a couple rounds.
And
just
how come
smashing
golfers
balls
don't
at
wear
Augusta.
sunglasses?
It's a great question.
None of
They
them
never
ever wear
do. You're
sunglasses.
so right.
And they're just baking.
I think it's you gotta see clearly.
But think about how cool it would be.
yeah, I think John Daly.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
But he's clearly not playing in that
Yeah.
photo.
No, he's on a golf course in this. The guy lives by no rules. He doesn't wear shoes. Have you seen him golf without shoes on?
That's, again, smart.
A beer and no shoes. There's a
No
video
shoes is
somewhere.
probably
That
better.
was John Daly's feet in the first clip.
Very good. Half a point. No kidding. Okay, Windom Clark.
Hold on, wait.
Windom Clark. This one's a little trickier. I got to be honest.
This is very
tricky.
tricky.
Do you guys want to? Do you guys want
I
to?
have two.
Do you want?
Can you give me a hint?
I can give you a hint.
Is that okay if I get a hint?
Okay, so Chappelle's are already
You hate
locked
this.
in.
You hate this.
No. Here's
You
the
might
thing.
get a third one
No.
with the
Here's
hint.
the thing. Asif,
You might get a third one.
Here's
What?
the thing. Okay, I'm gonna give you a hint. If you guess correctly, you're still gonna get a half a point.
Okay,
So
okay.
if Chappelle's are both
Better?
if he bombs twice,
Yeah.
you win.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you a hint here.
Okay.
Basically the word, the pun that's being used in his name, sort of a synonym, is gassed. I'll use it in a sentence. I've been working all day and I'm gassed.
Oh. Okay. I think I understand.
Here we go. And ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the final question of today to see who is the master of pun. Chappelle, can you please reveal your answers?
Okay, so I have three.
I don't know. We got to make some rules about coming up with extras.
Because
Because
my brain's just going.
Okay. I mean, that's it. It's good. I mean,
Come up
you
with these
should-
many
Okay,
options
so-
this
okay,
fast.
so-
That's
Okay,
very
let's hear it.
impressive.
Let's
So
hear it.
I said smoked ham Clark. I said windmill Clark, and then winded Clark.
I also did Winded Clark.
Okay, I'm gonna say smoked ham Clark.
It's a stretch, but
Fuck. I need to throw it. Okay, first of all,
Is
I
there-
just want to say
there one more?
out the gate, both of you got correct Winded Clark, okay? So both of you will be awarded 0.5. Now we have to throw it back to the judges behind the camera cuz I'm going to say straight up windmill absolutely not. I'm going to say windmill is a hard no.
It's
I think
funny.
It's
It's
good.
really funny,
It's a
but
good pun and I like it. It has nothing
have
to
you
do
seen the
with
size of a windmill?
This is field. This is the field talking.
Asif, do you have one more in you?
I think
Can you go back to his actual name again?
Okay, so it's Windom Clark. We'll give Asif 15 seconds to think of something because we are already way over. But
Windom Hotels and Resorts Clerk.
okay, wait. I need to throw it to the judges. Okay, what do we think? Do we think that smoked ham? Okay, because it is still tied. It's tied right now at 7.
Okay, I got him though.
I was gonna say if it's between smoked ham and the Windom hotels and resorts, I think the hotels and resorts takes the cake.
It's bigger.
Wait. Okay. So if it's between those two, we want to say right now.
Let me write it down.
Okay. So I think then I gotta be the final vote out of the. Then I guess, ladies and gentlemen, your winner of Master of Pun, the first official Master of Pun. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to Asif Ali. He pulled it out right in the end.
It looks good on Windom Hotel and Resort.
I just want to say, Chappelle, I'm unbelievably proud of you. I mean, you literally blew my mind. That was so fucking
I don't
awesome.
think you understand how bad I am at like.
I mean,
shit like
that
that.
was
really bad at it.
incredible.
I'm terrible.
Okay, let's barrel through these last couple.
it would be bad if we really were good at puns, because then that would make us bad comedians.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck, that was awesome. Hey, check out this guy. This is a mythical real
High
pull.
blood pressure, gout, diabetes, lupus, Parkinson's, sickle cell, carpal tunnel, acid reflux. I don't care what's up. This thing basically cures everything but death. Trust that.
Why couldn't this guy be my dad?
Cancer,
Fuck.
Gout, diabetes, lupus, Parkinson's, sickle cell, even fucking
Okay, what is hoof and mouth?
This will help you out.
Mouth?
Okay, so now you want to check this out. We call this the cure. It's amazing. I got this product from my ancestors from the star system Sirius and Orion's belt.
Bro said it cures literally everything but death, is what he said.
Whoa.
He literally said this magical potion. People are saying shit like, I bought some and cleaned my credits.
Yep.
Someone said, bro must be telling the truth. He looks like he's 178 years old.
Yeah.
Dude, this guy looks like he's from another time. Yeah, I mean,
Damn.
this
He sure as hell does.
bro is locked in. So it says cleans your gut and your search history.
Need that.
Someone said, shit fixed my relationship. Y'all get some.
Yeah.
Wow.
Someone said it's true, y'all. This is the stuff that fixed LeBron's hairline. Maybe it fixed, the guy's hairline who we saw swimming earlier,
Damn.
Could have
Yeah.
been. He could have been on that
He could
potion.
have been.
You know what I mean?
All that
This could fix that dude's titties.
all that medicine couldn't fix his outfit.
Hey-o. There he is.
Now you got my brain
There he
fucking
is.
going.
Now we're locked in. Dude, it's so funny. This one came in like someone was trying to be serious. Like, yo, my uncle had cancer. Who had cancer, stopped chemo and drank this. Instead, in 2 months, he dropped 27 pounds and died. Like at first, you think it's gonna be a good thing.
Can I ask you a question? Where
He said it don't cure death, my man.
Where is this?
I have no idea.
Africa?
That feels like
Actually,
feels so
like
New
Brooklyn.
York. It feels
Yeah, I
like
was gonna
such
say it's a New York thing.
It does feel like New York. This feels like a bodega.
Like
Does
a
it say
bodega,
in
yeah.
like the
Oh wait,
hashtags?
look. Columbia.
South Carolina.
Columbia.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow.
Interesting.
Wow. But look at this
Wow.
outfit. What an incredible
Incredible.
But that's something you would see in New York.
Yeah, that is such a New York kind of vibe.
It is.
But he's got the right label, and and also the fact that he's just like really, really explaining it, but refusing to look at the person in the eye, not taking off his sunglasses.
It's incredible.
Beautiful.
Yeah. This guy's amazing.
That's an
Shout
incredible
out
salesman.
to Lord King Huru.
This is his page.
Huru. Yeah, this is his page. This
Lord
is like,
King Horhu.
Yeah, what a legend.
What a king. Still
what
has
a
to
king.
pay
Shout out
bills.
King.
Yeah.
Looking like a Street
Snap
Fighter
for King.
character.
Snap for- Truly.
like a bonus one where if you put
Yeah.
in the code, you're like, oh my god, I get to play with Lord King. Huru.
Lord King Huru.
He throws the potion in your face.
Yeah.
in Ryu's face.
You're
That's his special move.
yeah, but your life goes back up.
Yeah. All right, we got one last video in here. This one's just a nice, silly, fun one to end on. This is called Animal Cookout.
Okay.
This is where usually it's humans getting cooked in the comments, but
Yes.
you know what? This is where we change the pace a little bit.
We're roasting animals now.
Yes.
Okay.
So it says, bro took a short nap and everyone left without him. Do you guys see the herd of sheep like way off in the distance?
Yeah.
And then it's just this. Watch this guy. Check this out. Because at first you're like, my first thought was,
Is he dead?
Yes. Because look at him, bro. He's kicking him.
He's like he's in some deep REM sleep, and he's marked up. Those are the markings.
He's
where
in that
they
deep
know,
boss
like,
sleep.
wow, he was tired.
Yeah, right? Look. Bro, shaking him. Right? Oh, he's like, huh? He like starts to wake up, right? He's like, What's going on?
He's like, oh,
Where am I?
Oh shit.
Looks around. The bros are gone. Oh,
He's
fuck.
like, nobody woke me up.
This is the oh fuck moment.
Oh fuck.
Now look. He's like. Then he locks. He figures it out.
How did he know?
Bro, how funny is that grunt where he's like, like
You know,
guys
he
left
was
me,
saying,
That's
like,
definitely the drunk friend at the party.
Yes.
That's him being like, you guys.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so funny. Someone I think this was the top comment. Someone said, "No wonder they left him. They probably called him 300
Yeah,
times,
for
bro."
sure.
I love
For sure.
I love when like people are legitimately like roasting the sheep in
Yeah.
the comments. They're like, "Bro, they probably called you so many times." And this was them calling him Matt.
They probably had a whole ass funeral for him.
Yeah.
And then they're like, this is so sad that he's gone.
It's
and then he
so
woke up.
funny, dude. Someone said, "Bro, eat the wrong weed again."
Yes.
That's good.
He was fucked up on something.
Yeah,
Straight
for
up.
sure.
Didn't read the label. Short nap. That was an induced coma.
Yep.
Love it. I love this one too. This is explaining, right? That is so comical. OMG. The survival instincts of a croissant.
Yes.
The slow awakening, the dramatic pause when he saw the rest, and then the little disapproving grunt before running off. I'm dying.
Yeah.
They don't like him, I feel like. I feel like his
left
friends, they don't really like him, which means
Yeah.
one of two things. Either they don't like him for some, mean reason, or, which is more likely, is he's probably really fucking annoying.
He's probably annoying.
They don't like having him around. He's kind of a bummer to the
Right.
group. So when he falls asleep, that was them being like, yo, that's
He did something to the homies.
yeah.
He did something to the homies for sure.
He's continuously
Yeah.
a very, he just kills the vibe. And so they don't want anything to do with him. But they can't, but they're not so mean that they'll do something bad to him. So
They're
that
just gonna
was them.
leave.
Right.
They're like,
He's
he's knocked out.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
just
yeah.
fucking go.
Let's go to Vegas. Or
Yeah.
let's go to a whole other town.
Another person said, "Bro counted sheep and fell asleep."
That's good.
That's great.
That's good too because it rhymes.
It's amazing. And I think on that, that's the end of our episode. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
one more round of
That's the
applause
end?
for
Yeah.
Asif Ali.
Truly an honor, and I just want to say that this was a real joy.
Yeah, no, this was a joy having you.
It was
Yeah.
a pleasure
Thank you so
having
much.
you in here and learning about all the things that you know. You know what I
know
mean?
stuff.
I think you educated us at
Yeah.
the end of
Really?
the day. Yeah, yeah. I think
Wow.
we learned a lot from you. We learned about this guy's potential gout. We learned
Yes.
about Katy Perry and why she's the worst. You
Yeah.
know? And thank you for coming in and sharing your knowledge with us. And we love you so much. And everybody, please check out Asif on tour. Are you on tour right now?
I'm on tour right now. I'm going to Philadelphia May 1st to the 3rd. I'm going to Charlotte May 15th through the 17th. And I'll be in Dallas June 6th and 7th. And then Chicago June 26th through the 28th. And you can find that information on my Instagram, Ali Comedy, at Ali Comedy, ALI Comedy. And I'm also on a show called Deli Boys.
One more time.
Which is on Hulu if you're in the US, and it's on Disney Plus everywhere else in the world. And for some weird reason, if you're in India, it's on Hotstar.
There it is.
Okay.
There it is. Check it
wasn't
out
ready
if you're
for
in
Hotstar,
India.
but
We do
yeah.
have some fans in India, so
Yeah.
check out Hotstar.
Yeah.
And catch Deli Boys, a great show. And
Thank you.
please catch Asif if he's in your city doing stand-up. We said it earlier. I'll say it again. One of the funniest comedians working today.
Thank
and thank you
you.
so much for spending your time with us.
Of course.
And thank you to everyone who tuned in this week for Cooked in the Comments. We appreciate you. Please keep sending us all your videos, and maybe we'll feature one of yours on a future episode. Until then, we'll see you next time. Chefs, goodbye.